Welcome back to Let's Play and Bug Out and Crash in Age of Wonders Blind. It's time to see what the computer players are going to do, I think. Unless I've forgotten something very important. I probably have. Worst case, I can reload. Try and avoid that though. Okay. The lizards are definitely expanding to the southwest, and we're not really contesting that. Or maybe we should. But our armies are sort of elsewhere, and the lizards are also neutral. We're more worried about the dark elves up here, and the undead up there, and so on. And the dwarves also have some, or had at least some holdings down there. What was that? Divine Storm, probably? Somebody else did that trick besides us. How is this? Us up there. We should probably push north. Try and deal with, or maybe northeast, try and deal with those dark elves, because we know where they are now. They're pushing our allies, the high men. It's just spreading out that much doesn't feel safe. Alright, we can level. I don't know if spellcasting 3 really does an awful lot, but I think that's what I've been saving up for, so I'm gonna go with that. Yeah, this is a spell that could be useful against evil beings, I suppose, like those undead. What else can we research? Well, I don't know what's good is the problem. Ooh, Resurrect Hero. Dying causes the hero to rethink his loyalty, though, and it requires gold to rekindle his allegiance. Blesses all friendly units, increasing defense, resistance, and partially healing wounds. So that could be good, I suppose. Certainly Resurrect Hero could be really useful. Although having to rehire them isn't so good. This would streak all units on the field of battle, which probably includes friendly units, which is why I'm not going to pick that, because I'm guessing that includes friendly units. Turn on enemy war party, Holy Woods, Freeze Water, level. I think these are the level 3 things, these are new. This could potentially be useful as well, of course. Relations between races improve and unrest in towns decrease. Right, this is once during combat, though. This could potentially save a higher level hero, of course, which is potentially very useful. I'll go with that, you know, just in case. Well, actually, no. This is a scenario, not any kind of, it's not a campaign, so we can afford to expend even heroes, I think. Not, of course, our main leader, but then he's lost, then probably the game is lost and nobody else can really resurrect him. I don't know. Yeah, so I'll go with High Prayer instead. And I'm going also to save. Since I've started to send my frog eastwards, I will continue to do so. Oh. It's as far as he can really get on the water, is it? This is where the Dark Elven hero is. There are lots of untaken independent units. What the? Penguins? Are you freaking kidding me? Dire penguins? Come on! So what can they do? They can walk, they can swim, they can strike, I don't know, with their beaks, I suppose. That's just so... Oh, come on, that's... Dire penguin! Are you serious? It's not just a penguin, it's a dire penguin. Instead of it's gonna be... Right, so those frostlings are pretty interesting then. Alright, yeah. These guys, I was kind of, ooh, are they gonna be able to do that? It's just two of them. There's an awful lot of defenders in there. I really shouldn't risk it, of course. I should join forces with some paladins at least. I don't suppose you've got much of a chance of actually taking that city. Oh, hang on, brilliant. I can... No, I can't join them up. But next turn I can actually try and do this thing. Right. We're making more and more of these. Alright, there's an annoying independent hero thingy. We've got some archers down here, don't we? Yeah. That's not really where I want you to go. Eventually I'm sending you down there, I think. To protect our southern border. But I suppose for now you're just marching south. Do we get... Yeah, we've got 2 gens here now. They're still making more of them. What to do with them? I think, despite everything, that the gens with their magic abilities and stuff... I suppose we could wait... until we've strengthened our southern defense with something else, and then... Oh yeah, we finally installed our charlatans in here. That thing looks... weird. Anyway, yeah, it's got magic bolts, concealment, so it can move conceal, that's always useful. And it can try and charm. It's expensive, takes a long time to produce, and isn't very amazing in combat, but sort of a kind of sneakily in it. I'm going to try and make at least one. Like that. Yeah, you're on the very edge of the map here. Oh, come on! Okay, so we're back to where I was before I saved, which is here down at the city. Hang on. There are quite a lot of units here. And this time, yeah, I can actually talk to them. Maybe because I've got humans and they've got humans. Offers its allegiance for 156 pieces of gold. Oh, that's obviously quite expensive. And I could probably walk all over them with this army and the paladins and stuff. But, like, for an army that size, it's not 7 units or something. I think I'll accept that, actually. It's a pretty useful city as well. Big. Well, I don't know how useful it is, but it's big. They don't have a wall, so I definitely want to build that. And this would also be the perfect kind of defense, I think. Obviously, I'm going to need to leave maybe 2 archers. Oh no, this is far away from everything. It's not really under threat, is it? It's a big city, though. Maybe 1 or 2 archers to be left behind. Maybe 2. And then the others are gonna march west. This is a nice little defensive force that can sit somewhere down here on the border of the lizards or whatever. And then these guys can... I don't know exactly what I want to do with them, but I think I want to join them up with the paladins I've got at least. Because this is now a very mobile force of units. It's actually quite strong. These are pretty powerful meat shields, and with these guys have got healing as well. This could potentially be a strong army. Obviously against those wraiths, well, at least would have some turn undead capabilities. So I think this is like a... I can move these to wherever they are needed. I could even consider trying to take like that undead city, maybe, finally. Or maybe not, considering all the offences they've got. Well, they're not... There's lots of them, but they're more sort of basic infantry type things. There don't look to be any walls either. Just in case there are, though, yeah, we've got a fresh cavalier in there as well. We're still producing cavaliers, excellent. These spirit puppets are, of course, yeah, they're just waiting for reinforcements from the north. Or rather the fresh security cities from the north, and then they're going to move north themselves. Not going to bother with that thing. Right, you. Further north? Oh yeah, I suppose. We could land you, but then you'd be vulnerable. Prefer to have you in the water where enemy units can't really reach you. Right, I think... Yeah, I'm happy with that. It cost me a bunch of gold, obviously, but... It also got me an army of at least 7 units. Now what? Now obviously we want to we're going to use that elephant and take over that watchtower. Not that it's really useful right now, but in the future it'll be useful for like overseeing things. Oh, it also shows me what's in there actually. Oh god, more undead wraiths. Oh well. And what? Yeah, this is our sort of campaign army, and what to do with it. Our biggest enemies are here and here, and then there's this huge open area here where we just don't know what's there at all. Life node, that's magic that we would want as well. Oh, producing merchandise in here. I'll make at least one more archer and then queue some elephants. Or do I simply upgrade the city? No, I've got several good Azrak cities already, haven't I? Elephants for their wall crushing abilities and stuff. And if I do want to, I can't actually move north as such. I have to either move west or east. And west doesn't really seem to be a very good idea because it'll just end me up with those highmen in that city, and then there's nothing. You know what I need to do? I need to send my frog probably in that direction. It's gonna take forever though. Crap, I should have sent those west right away. Wow. So, if I'm gonna go west, I'd have to pull sort of back towards this area and stuff. I could do that, obviously. But that would be marching through dwarven terrain. There are allies. Sure, we can do that. But we have allies here at least. So it makes more sense perhaps to strike east towards the Dark Elves. If their hero sits tight in here, maybe I might be able to take them on. Like, you know, with the full force of this campaign army of like 2 heroes. That should be good, and then eventually they'll receive reinforcements, I guess, all the way from down here. Things that can fight the undead, which is what we're going to run into up there. But for now, my main objective is to A, figure out what's in here, and B, possibly deal with the Dark Elven hero. I obviously need some units to try and hold on to that city. So it was actually very stupid of me to send you in there. You should have been in there. That's what you should have been. How about maybe these guys? Can try and keep that city from getting going into rebellion. No, they can't. They can't actually get in. They're too freaking slow. Come on. Guess you can't either. Alright, I botched that one. I'm not gonna. Well, I suppose these guys are so quick they might be able to catch up later, and they can actually hang on to this city for a turn. And then we'll form you're gonna sit in there and defend that city, and then we'll form this army primarily around this hero, I guess. Alright, it's too big. There's only room for so many. Oh, and I also... You've got a... You can't cast the enchant yet? Maybe it can, and I just get confused as to how. This is still part of my first real session after not playing the game for quite some time, so I'm actually a little bit rusty. This would be one fast army at least. Potentially, of course it... No, not really, not with the elephant. And you need the elephant to take walls. But, I mean, it's okay. I send both my heroes in here though? Yeah, because then I could split them up, like one south and one north or whatever. And you're gonna sit on tight in there for one more turn until these guys can get in, I suppose. You're moving south towards this city eventually, although oh, I thought I'd sent you further south already. Guess I didn't. Actually, for once, joining those up is kind of silly because they have different types of movement. Yeah, this cavalier is certainly going to sit there. In case we need something to move in that direction. And these spirit puppets also going to wait for... well, the lizards aren't that much of an imminent threat. It looks like they've had a war with our allies the dwarves though, haven't they? So we should have really probably gone and bothered them some more. But it's kind of too late for that now. We've got that army marching in. Not the most high quality army we've got down there admittedly, but you know, hopefully it'll do its thing. Might be able to defend at least, or you know, if we need something to just throw out those lizards. So I think it's time to end the video here, and then we'll see what the computer players are going to do.